Welcome back to Breaking Biomutant. I must apologize again. Something's wrong with my PlayStation and it's not saving certain videos. So I apologize for jumping around the map. I'll try and sum up exactly what happened in the last episode that didn't save. We were up here at Gil's place and we had to guide him down to fresh water, which I think was somewhere down here. Not hard, a few packs of enemies. Pretty much we were just using our bomber method to hop in the briefcase and throw down your ad wisps. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But then he sent us all the way down here into the surf archipelago. So we fast traveled down here to anywhere next to Click and started to make the trek. Oh, we went past a price barker. As we were coming on our way, we encountered a ping dish, which we did, which pointed out what is it? Over here to find, I think it's the radioactive suit, I'm not sure. But we then went into Bionucleus 3F because we do have a high resistance to bio. Took out all the Morks, including Mega Mork, which he's easy. Stand above him on one of the platforms and just let your rad wisps do all the work. Then we ended over here next to Lump on Float Boat. We're not going to work for him just yet. Instead, we're going to try and get these three out of the way, but the main one we're here for is Gil. So he's going to be the most useful, and he's who we have marked. I also switched up my equipments. So normally I liked going for the energy regen over key energy. Instead, I switched everything over. Now it is key energy, and regen is just thrown in there a little bit. But the setup's nice, good armor, critical chance, some loot chance, especially since now that we've got the heli pack back on, which no longer does our bomb raid work the same, but it's whatever. We also threw all of those bio points that we picked up into our other resistances, just to give us a little bit of a buffer for the equipment we do have. So now clothes soakers in this over here. So we'll tackle that first, see if there's anything going on. We also have our broken skill of brain drain, so any of our psi skills
you
now give us back health.
Crossway and try to flag yourself a ride.
And you kind of have to double press the skill when you're in the air for the helicopter, but if you use it more for a dodge or a distance maker, then you can easily let your spells do all the work. We're trying to save up enough light aura getting to 30, that way we can get our ultimate psi skill, which just totally breaks everything, really. Oh, he hit me. If you wouldn't mind doing that, I'd be grateful. There we go. Well, that's starting to actually respond the way it's supposed to. Sometimes rad wisps won't turn off whenever you're jumping around, which is how I prefer it. Everything dead, I like that. Alright, so we were here for a clothes soaker. But I'm gonna scavenge around anyway. I was gonna 1v1 him, boys, but then you had to come in. Why? Now I have to do accuracy by volume. But as you can see, no need to sweat any of the damage we're taking. Just because we make it all back. Just threw in that moth mouth for a little extra damage, get the health back before they all died off. Now, the phone booth here,
That's a pling-plong booth from
or whatever they
Bandits.
decided to
Back
call
when
it,
you needed to case looks like the control
really
box
good
handles
puzzle
need
for
to be
early game
removed
equipment
to buzz the
because it's
wire.
going to give you a whole set. So if you find one of these early, go ahead and get her done.
Wired
They're
up
simple,
and ready to go.
they're easy, and I mean whole outfit. So let's see here. There's the mask, shoulder pad, legs, other shoulder pad, and a top. But if you didn't notice, what they had in common is they're all uncommon. So that's why I say early game, whenever rarity really doesn't mean much in whether you equip it or not. It's all about what it does for you when equipped. That's why it's really good to grab, you know, that full set. Not to mention, late game, that just means extra scrap for you. So when you start constructing the weapons and armor and throwing add-ons where they need to go, that's where all that low rank equipment's going to come in. So here's our clothes soaker we're looking for. Just to get it off the map and continue that whole quest line.
You really put a spin on it.
Well, how about that? And there's that regen I want so bad. Alright. Now we could just mix and match, you know, take the best regen, take the best key, but personally I just prefer regen over straight up energy. So I think that's the best we're gonna get in regen. That thing. Why are you still showing me wearing the bird head? I don't want the bird head, give me that one. It's really being finicky about that. I might keep the pads for energy, but any boost to regen is going to be a good boost. That one didn't glitch. You got better regen, and you got better defense too. Alright, so other shoulder, just take that off. Okay, so I think that's gonna give us our best for both. And if you can get both, get both. No. Why? Somebody didn't do the coding, which I'm not super complaining. Alright, so did I keep this one as regen? Oh no, that's the one I just switched to. That's why. So now I think this is the best of both worlds. Which is nice. So yeah, didn't really change much, but I again would just rather have that regen. Which, another reason we're going to keep the heli pack on. Even though that movement is so much better, we'll use it when need be. So, hold on a second here. Yeah, that really significantly took down the critical chance. Which is not too heartbreaking, honestly. Because that also gave us the 100% in the 3 common hazards on the map. So, super awesome. I likes it. Now again, we're missing about 200 points when it came to that regen. It's magnificent, though. So, I personally would just rather have the regen over the amount. Because after all, the less of an amount you have anyway, the faster your regen's gonna go.
That's a whiffle factory,
So,
better known as
double
a
whammy,
bomb
really.
plant.
Looky there, new mount. Doubt I have the pip for him. Yep. We'll just go ahead and air raid these guys too, just because I don't like being outnumbered. Oh yeah. Sure do like that regen. And death to all. Wahaha. Okay. Anybody drop me goodies? Alright, and I don't see the pip fruit anywhere. I just came for the resources. Now be on the lookout for shrines at this stage in the game, just because we're gonna need as many side points as we can get. I think I need 16 when we finally get our last 5 aura. Now, is this a bandit camp?
Rug, full of
Alright.
bandits.
Now, one thing that's really cool about bandit camps like this, I heard critters. Where are these tiny critters? The bandit camps have, as you can see it pop up when you got close, a skill codex, which gives you a perk point to spend. There you are, you little crit. Pet and keep. That gives us some light aura. So, really good if you need extra points for skills or abilities. But they also will always have a prisoner. So that's a good way to get light or dark. I think there's always another constant. They always have a big bad boss. So good experience as well. There's the pip we needed for that, so let's go recruit a new mount. These ones creep me out because they don't have a face. Reminds me of something from Nier Automata, or Automata, whatever you want to pronounce it as. Are you guys settlers, or are you hostile? You're settlers. And nobody has a side quest? Alright, carry on. So now, we take out Bandit, that is holding Pee-wee the Gargantua. Now when it comes to most bandit camps, whenever you enter it, there will be a small force of bandits to take on, but there will also be the boss bandit in the back room, and he'll bust out of that, which there's a bunch of loot, and the skill codex will be in there. So there will be too many bosses, is basically what I'm summing up to. So if you can stay far enough away from that back room, then you can deal with the first mini-boss and all the goons, and then 1v1 the last one. Or you're going to end up fighting the entire group if you get too close after a little cutscene to introduce the mini-boss. This one is different because of the story mission that it is tied to. How? I do not appreciate the beatdown you've brought my way. Let them fight amongst themselves for a second. Alright. Super easy if you ask me. Alright, now, he said there's a skill codex, but he didn't come out of a room. There's always a watchtower or two in these bandit camps as well, so don't forget to go grab any items that may be stored away. Ah, that's why. Instead of it having a room, it's just an area in the back with the last boss. But still, unique compared to the other bandit camps. I kind of saved the bandit camp stuff till late game because I needed to fill out some skill points and was working on gaining aura points for dark and light and such, as well as skill points for all the perks and whatnot I was missing. There's the codex. So you come in, give it a read. And then an upgrade point is yours. A slab for crush. There's the superb loot. So now this place is clean as soon as we release our friend here. Hi there. Oh, you did not like me intruding, eh? That's what I think about my intrusion. Alright. Grab the scrap from his weapon. I think that's everything back
You
here.
need to undo that notomajig to set the Pee-wee Gargantua free.
So, smash whatever they show.
You undid the notomajig. Run, Pee-wee Gargantua.
Excuse
You're
me.
free.
Alright, let's go talk to our new friend. Hi there. Can you... How am I supposed to play with you? There we go. Alright. So now we have ourselves an aquatic mount. Two things that are super cool about this thing. For one, it's faster than the Goo Glider that you'll end up getting for the World Eater missions. And two, that Goo Glider requires upgrades to get to different toxicity levels of the water. But with this thing, super quick, watch out for mines, and does not require new engines to go into different things of this nature. Something going on at the lighthouse? We'll deal with that later. Right now we're going to go examine for the other suit. Now you see the yellow buoy out there, that is something you will need the Goo Glider for because it has a crane on it. And that is for item scavenging. Never really get anything super awesome good, but still, good stuff. And oh, I did not mean to beat you, my friend, and hello. Not a fan of these guys, they are tough. So just, ow. Keep lobbing your spells at him. Try and stay out of his range, if at all possible. Because he is quite the challenge. Oh, and that punch is devastating, so watch out for it too. Luckily, our friend made it back to the water. Oh my goodness. And he reset himself. At least he only reset back to 50% health. Alright, victory is ours. Yeah, you're back in the water, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Don't want to beach my whale, that would be bad.
This is Bang Shelter 2G. Still rock solid.
Will not lock onto that, really. Oh, reload already. Alright, there we go. That door doesn't open like that. So now we explored the bunker. Apparently it's a small bunker. I guess the tin boy out front was the hard part. Yep. Guess we got lucky on that one. So now we grab all the mods and whatnot, and finally, which one is this? Anti-rads. Super useful. I do believe that gives us coverage for any environmental hazard. So pump intellect again. Now we got more upgrade points. Let's start doing Wung Fu. Let's see if there's any perks. We've got our size out of the way, so let's see here. Armor value increase. We're taking it. Just because everything's hitting harder nowadays. And I do believe that was everything we wanted to cover in this immediate area. Indeed. So we're going to take a look at our journal here. Bandit camps. Lump. Strong box. What is that? We could also do those. We could do those. Pretty much everything is open to you right now. We don't need heat zone stuff anymore. Don't need cold zone stuff anymore. Now most of these, pretty much all of these are going to, any of them that have like 1 of 5 or something like that, 2 of 5, those are going to take you all around the map. So those are good world explorers. Right now, we're pretty much set. I mean, you've got an aquatic animal for a mount, you've got a gliding mount until you find Mirage to get the automaton's glider. Pretty much now it's you know, craft whatever you want gear-wise. You know, I craft myself a nice two-handed weapon. I need to get higher in level to actually craft the one I want. What level am I? 17. So I need 3 more levels there. So we're gonna go check out this strong box. But in order to do that... Oh wow. It's up there. We're gonna fast travel. So we're gonna fast travel to Wump. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here since, you know, we got our little area done. We finally got our whale companion. So I'll pick it up from Wump, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully this one records.